Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com, and we are going to talk some prop firm strategy and think through whether or not this may be the best bang for your buck. Now, I am totally open to suggestions that maybe I'm missing something. So, in some ways, this is almost like a video journal, me just talking out loud. So, I'm open to suggestions down below. I'm open to maybe blind spots, but I'm just throwing this out there. Somebody brought this up via a live stream, so I'll turn that into a quick plug. I do live stream, so check out my channel and you can learn more about that. But somebody brought this up and I thought, that's a good, valid suggestion. So I want to just share that with you. And then, like I said, just give you something to think about. Now, this is in reference to Take Profit Trader as the prop firm. And the reason why I'm using them as the boilerplate is because in my mind, most traders care about payment policies, meaning when it's time to get that payout, how does that work? Am I going to have to wait a while? Then when I do get there, am I going to be capped at how much I can request? Or can I request all the money whenever I want in whatever amount that I want? And with Take Profit Trader, that is how it works. And that's what, in my opinion, separates them from others. So I'm not saying others are a scam. I'm not saying others are not worth it. All I'm saying is that in the category of payout policy, it's hard to push back against Take Profit Trader when, like I said, you can request money whenever you want and in whatever amount you want, whereas that's not the case with other prop firms. So within that category of payout policy, that is why I'm going to focus on them and then just use them as the pillar of what I'm going to walk through in terms of what is the actual best bang for your buck. The other thing that I want to establish up front, and this applies certainly to any prop firms, but prop firms, part of the game is you are going to blow up accounts. You're going to fail evaluations, combines, test phases. I know they all call them different things, but you're going to fail. You're going to blow up accounts. That doesn't mean you're a failure. That doesn't mean that your strategy is broken. That's just part of it. All the best traders that I know that are part of my community that have had great success and have had lots of payouts, they've all blown up multiple accounts. I've blown up multiple accounts. So that is just part of it. And the reason I say that is if you just enter this strategy of just using prop firms with futures trading, then you are going to, and you probably should just assume, okay, what if I blow up an account? And not really if, but when I blow up an account, what happens next? And that's where the bang for your buck is coming from. When I blow up an account, what happens next? So the way that Take Profit works, and again, not necessarily unique to them, they all have different twists on this, but if you blow up an account, then you can try again. You can get the account back for $100. So $100 gets you the account back. So up front, though, they are giving you these various purchasing powers, and the number that you're going to want to look at is over here. And I should note that that number right there is going to be lower than where it is right here because I'm just not including the current promotion, but there are usually promotions that are running, and therefore that price is going to be, odds are, quite a bit lower than what you're seeing here. But like I said, I don't want to confuse people by saying, wait, I'm watching this video, a few months from now, I don't see that price. Right, just use a link that I'll put down below, and that'll ensure you get whatever the current promotion actually is. But so the thing to, again, is, well, what do each one of these cost? So 25,000 purchasing power is going to be 150. 50,000 in purchasing power right here is going to be 170. So we have all those various prices. Then you get down here to the lowest one, 150 purchasing power is going to be 360. Again, these prices are definitely way lower than what I'm showing here. But okay. But if we're operating under the premise that you're going to blow up an account and then the next to get the account back is $100, now it becomes the question is, well, what is that $100 getting you? Because it's $100 no matter what. So within that second layer of you blow up the account and now we're at that second layer of, okay, now I'm going to get the account back. Well, what size purchasing power are you, quote unquote, getting back? Because it's going to cost you $100 no matter what. Now, this kind of all becomes a little bit fuzzy if, for example, maybe the $25,000 to, quote unquote, get the account back only costs $50. And then maybe the $50K account to, quote unquote, get the account back, that fee costs $75. But there's no variance. It's just $100 across the board. So in my mind, it really seems though the best bang for your buck is to go with a 150. Yes, it costs more up front, but under the pretense and under the assumption you're going to blow up an account, when it comes back to, quote unquote, get the account back, would you rather have $100 go towards only getting you 25,000 in purchasing power? Or does it make more sense for that same exact $100 to get you 150,000 in purchasing power? Again, I'm not saying this is the holy grail, but it does seem on the surface to be really the best bang for that buck. What can you get for that $100 after you blow up your initial phase? Does the $100 only get you 25,000, or does that same $100 get you the 150,000? So just something to keep in mind. This whole thought process really brought me to the point where I think I'm pretty biased towards that 150. Now, there are other components that go into it. I realize that some people are all about the drawdown. Other people are about, well, what's my profit target? I don't want that. So I mean, there's different ways to look at it. But like I said, I'm just trying to isolate this into seemingly in the category of best bang for your buck. It really seems that the 150,000 makes the most sense, especially if that get your account back fee is going to be $100 across the board. So please let me know if you have any, thoughts. Maybe I have a blind spot in my logic. Again, please don't bring up, well, in some situations there's drawdowns, and I get all that. I'm saying just in the category of best bang for your buck, it seems as though that would be the best way to go about it. But I do agree that other categories may influence whether or not the best bang for your buck category actually matters most. But maybe as a frugal person, some may call me a cheapskate, but it seems like, if I have $100 and it's going to be $100 across the board, it almost seems like, well, I might as well try to get as much purchasing power, buying power as is needed. But like I said, let me know down in the comment section. And again, if you want to use Take Profit Trader and you want to help support the channel and to ensure you get the discount, then I'll put a link down below. Make sure you use that link, and that'll give you the discount. That'll give you the promotion, whatever it may be, because I don't want to say what it is right now, because in a couple months from now, it may be totally different. But all I'll say is check out that link, and that'll give you the promotion, whatever it may be. And then second, it's just a way to help support the channel. And, like I said, spread the love. Now, if you don't want to support the channel, that's fine. But like I said, that link will give you the discount. And make sure you use code CLAY at checkout. And that will, like I said, apply whatever the current promotion is. So that's all I have. Like I said, any questions, any sort of thoughts, leave those down below. But yes, I really think that this is the best bang for your buck.